It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
And here we go. This right here is Car con Carne. It's a Q101 podcast. I'm James Van Alstyne, and Car con Carne is brought to you by Easy Automation, easy-automation.net. A smart home connects virtually all the technology in your home. With an Easy Automation installed smart home system, you and your family can control nearly every device and system in the house in ways that are easy and, fun to use. Transform your living space with cutting-edge home automation. Experience seamless control over audio, video, lighting, climate, security, and more. Embrace the future of smart living. It's your home, your rules. Get a quote by visiting easy-automation.net or call my guy Dan. This is his personal number. He wants you to call it 630-730-3728, 630-730-3728. It is a Friday morning. It is Friday the 13th. Be not afraid. I am outside Disco Pancake, 1155 North Wells. It's in Old Town. It's Division and Wells. I'm joined by the co-owner of Disco Pancake. She is Crystal McCahill, who co-owns it with your brother and Ronnie from Hash Browns. This is a local restaurant power trio.
It sure is.
So Disco Pancake, as the name implies, breakfast/brunch spot.
And fun.
And fun. Well, that too. Explain the concept.
The concept is fun brunch, daytime, family-friendly, dog-friendly.
Dog-friendly, because you've got that outdoor patio.
Exactly. And we go from the morning sunrise to sunset. We actually are open on weekends till 2 a.m.
That fits. Because if you're out on a weekend, waffles and pancakes sound kind of great.
And dancing.
Really? You do dancing in there? No.
We turn up the music a little bit and the lights. Go to disco.
Well, you've got a whole mood going on in there. This is your vision?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's only mine, but I do love sparkle.
The sparkle part, at least.
It's my favorite color.
Uh-huh.
So I couldn't help myself.
I gotta say, I've always felt that breakfast concepts were the hardest to be successful at. I think there's a lot of competition. I think in the present day, people are kind of trained to just get breakfast on the go, get coffee on the go.
True. That's why we're creating the brunch lifestyle where they can come and eat with their family, their friends, and get a mimosa tower.
Get a mimosa tower. And that's where I was going with it. I think to be successful, you have to have something unique. You have to nail down a very specific destination concept. I think you're onto something here.
Well, thank you. I hope so.
Let's talk a little bit about the food, because it's over the top in many respects.
You think?
The disco stack.
The disco stack. Yes, it is the most expensive stack of pancakes in the city. Maybe the world. I'm not sure. We have gold, 20-karat gold syrup that we use on top of our golden stack with golden flakes.
Legit gold.
And it's a huge platter. Very nice to share with big groups.
Talk a little bit more about some of the other menu items that we might find at Disco Pancake.
We have a really amazing waffle burger that's very popular.
So a burger on a waffle?
So the waffle, it's actually a hash brown waffle, and it's very good. And then you put it on top of your burger, which actually has a egg on top. So you kind of smush it
this
on
is
top, and
hangover
then it
food.
kind of like
You're describing
oozing
hangover food
down.
right here.
I mean, it's kind of maybe over the top. I don't know.
Okay. So you just opened, as we're sitting here talking on Friday the 13th, you just opened beginning of August. What have you learned so far?
I have learned that it's been a roller coaster with businesses, for sure. I am new back to Chicago, and I'm working with my brother, so that's a lot of fun.
I'm sure it's a lot of fun, but is there tension there with the siblings running the business?
No, not at all.
Really?
Not so far, at least. Okay. He's very good at restaurants. So he created a few other places called PB&J's and Gigi's in the West Loop, and I'm learning a lot from him, actually. So he's pretty patient with me. It's nice.
And the hours of running a restaurant, it's almost like a 24-hour job, isn't it?
That's one of the challenges. For sure, I'm a night owl at heart, and I can't help myself but stay up till 2 in the morning every day.
Yeah.
And then getting up at 7 in the morning for waffles is... and also being a little bit not baggy-eyed, but, it's...
So are you seeing an influx of Old Town neighborhood people kind of trying you out?
People have lived here for years, and they're very excited to see something new and something with the vibe. It brought energy to the area.
It's not lost on me that we are probably a 15-minute walk from where the Playboy Club was back in the day.
I know.
You were in Playboy 2009?
I was, yes.
Playmate. We have a lot in common. We both like food. Also, I was in Playboy.
What?
I was. 1998. It was the sex and music issue. I was there for the music. They referenced different DJs across America, and I was in Playboy for my work on Q101.
God, that's amazing.
So,
Did you meet Hef?
I didn't meet anybody. I was just, my name was included, but that was my shining moment. And I remember my grandmother going to Borders, I think, to buy every copy of that issue of Playboy.
Aww.
And I know she felt weird about it.
That's awesome.
But yeah, it was a source of pride. So, I mean, so much in common. We were both in Playboy.
That's amazing. You're kind of like my bunny brother.
That's right. And I said, if you do take a picture, it's got to be tasteful.
Of course. That's the only way I do it. My mother was also a Playmate. So.
Right. So there's family history there.
Exactly. We're the only mother-daughter Playmates in the history of Playboy.
Wow, that's crazy. But I read somewhere that you were discovered at a Hooters. Like, how does someone who's already the daughter of a former Playmate get discovered? Like, weren't you already kind of in that loop?
No, not at all. But I had always had this feeling, like I always said, I'm going to do that one day. Because my mom's centerfold, honestly, was just so beautiful. It was just her bum. And that's all you saw. And it was just so classy and gorgeous. And I always told everyone, I'm going to do that one day. And I actually went to the audition the day before I went to Hooters. And I auditioned, and I think I did well. And then just serendipitously, I was at Hooters, and the girls next door were there. And everyone thinks that was staged, but it actually was not.
That's wild.
I know.
And how did they approach you?
Well, they were doing a podcast and also filming the girls next door, and they just randomly came up to me and asked to interview me. And they were like, you should audition. And I said, I did. And they're like, no way. And then I said, my mom was a Playmate. And they're like, no way. And it just kind of roller coastered from there. And it just...
That's amazing.
Boom.
As an alum, as a Centerfold alum, do you get a newsletter? Are there
I do, actually. And I do get updates and everything. And they're actually... So they stopped making the magazine for a little bit. And I just got word that they're going to start making it again, for newsstands.
Which is great. I think magazines in general are due for a comeback. I read everything online, but I enjoy not reading everything online. I used to subscribe to a bunch of magazines. I loved having them come to my house.
I know.
Just the tactile experience. And pictures look better on a big glossy page.
I agree. And it's just collectible as well.
I love how old school media comes back around. I love that kids today buy records. You could buy records at Target.
I know.
You're a music fan, right?
I am. I'm not the best with names, though.
Well, what generally are you into?
I am, I always say I have rock and roll in my soul and flowers in my hair.
So you like the jam band kind of stuff, or? I
would say Nirvana, okay. Just the classic rock, and then obviously oldies. I love Elvis. Just the fun,
just those
good feel oldies.
Those foundational rock and roll artists, Elvis and Nirvana.
Vogue, yeah.
In Vogue, there you go.
I think it was my first cassette tape on my Walkman.
I love that. It's funny, as we're talking about Disco Pancake over here at the corner of Wells and Division. The first concert I ever went to was the Bee Gees. My parents took me to see the Bee Gees at the Chicago Stadium.
Are you serious?
So I have disco roots.
That's so cool.
And it's
We
interesting.
play the Bee Gees all the time.
Well, how can you not? Your Disco Pancake.
I know.
It is interesting. I find myself diving back into a lot of the music that you play at your place and appreciating it more than I did certainly during my Q101 days. But especially like that Donna Summer stuff, that Giorgio Moroder, Donna Summer stuff, still sounds really good.
I know. I mean, music now is just built off of music then, isn't it?
Kind of, and maybe that was always true. I mean, you mentioned Elvis. I mean, that was foundational for everything that came after. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I wish I could play an instrument or sing, but I definitely cannot.
Have you ever tried? I tried during the pandemic. I tried to learn guitar. I did the online lessons.
You did?
I did for about a year and a half. I never got good. It was a fun distraction as the world was ending, but I realized I'm better off talking to musicians and talking about music than actually playing music.
That's funny. Yeah. Well, I sat in my car and listened to true crime podcasts while the pandemic was happening.
Do you go dark? Do you like that kind of seedy side of humanity?
So it's a proven fact that a lot of women
Yes.
listen to it. I think it's more so of just you want to be more aware and just can't believe things like that happen. And you never know. It's just crazy.
Should I do more true crime on this podcast?
I mean,
I
true crime with rock and roll?
Yeah, build my female listenership.
You should. Why not?
Disco Pancake. We're actually waiting on
Our pancakes.
actual pancakes. Yes, I even forgot what I ordered. I know it was something
Blueberry lemon zest pancakes.
blueberry lemons. I mean, yes.
Yes.
Now, okay. Are you eating with me?
I am.
Okay.
I
What are
am.
you eating?
I got the dad corn pancakes.
Why are they?
Okay,
Do the pancakes tell puns? Like, well, why are they dad?
So my
pancakes?
mom actually, growing up, my mom boiled water and she burned it. She was not the cook in the family, so my
Fair.
dad was actually the cook. And every time he made us pancakes, he put corn in them. And it's delicious. Have you ever tried it?
I believe it. No, I haven't, but I believe it is.
It's like a little crunch with your sweet, and it's really good. And our food is here.
This is exciting. Oh, look at this.
Da 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 da. Awesome. Thank you, chef.
Thank you.
Here is the lemon
Oh, my
zest
goodness.
blueberry pancakes.
Look at this.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh
Thank
my
you
God,
so
Crystal.
much, Pasquale.
Okay, this is the corn.
Dad's corn pancakes.
That is gorgeous. Look at that. And these are
So fluffy.
These are not modest stacks of pancakes. Oh my God. This exceeds expectations, Crystal.
I mean, you gotta have fun while you eat pancakes.
Even like the heart, it's whims. Oh, there's a disco ball on the tooth. Get out of here.
Sorry, not sorry.
No, this is great. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness.
How are we gonna eat this in here?
That is the ongoing challenge
You
and
could
question.
also save it.
Yeah, I'm going to have a bite or two because there's no way to actually finish this in the car. I'm going to try to pour some syrup on this.
Okay.
This is the first time syrup's been introduced to the podcast, so this is going to be interesting. I'm going to grab, if you don't mind. Oh my God. This
open
is,
this for
you know, presentation counts for a lot.
It is.
So, I mean, when you order food here and this comes to the table, it's like, okay, I could get breakfast at a lot of places, but it doesn't look like this.
Thank you so much. I mean, Pasquale really puts his heart into it. He's an amazing chef, and
Look at that. Pasquale hearts me.
he hearts you.
He does. Okay, this is going to be...
Here's work for you.
All right, wait, stand by, Crystal.
Okay, I'm sorry.
This is... Here's where,
Do
like,
you want me to hold it for you?
Nope. I this is the bed I've made. I'm going to lie in
This
it.
is hilarious. I won't shake.
Please, do not rock the car. Syrup. This is like the boss level of doing this podcast, is adding syrup. Oh, thank you.
You're doing very well.
Thank you. Look at this. Okay, I'm going to try. And I thought just for the occasion I'd wear a white shirt because...
I'm going to try myself right now.
Okay, here we go. I'm going in.
Ooh.
My first bite, Disco Pancake.
How is it? I know your mouth's full.
It is. I love it. It's very fresh. I love the lemon. This is a nice little brightness.
Thank you.
That's great. Oh, that's great. Oh my God, the pancakes are... There's like a trough of blueberries all around the pancakes.
Go big or go home, right?
Hell yes. Oh, this is wonderful, Crystal.
Oh, good. I'm happy you love it.
And again, what I was saying earlier, people have been kind of trained to not think of breakfast as a going out occasion because everyone's in the kind of get it on the go mode. This gives people a reason to drop anchor.
And the fact that a lot of breakfast places close so early.
Yeah, right, exactly. Breakfast is an all-day meal.
I agree. Thank you. I really agree.
All right.
And I feel like a lot of people do too.
Absolutely. There's nothing better than a breakfast dinner, actually. I'm going to have one more bite.
And we have amazing omelets and what else do we have? We have chicken and waffles. A lot of people love that. Disco fries.
All right, what are disco fries?
We also have like brunch, lunch-ish stuff like salads and sandwiches. Disco fries are, the amazing French fries with cheddar cheese and, the loaded fries, basically.
Love it. Love it. This is great. This is wonderful.
Oh, good. Yes. Thank you for coming.
It's really my pleasure. This is how you start a work day. I mean, for me, but for anyone, really. I mean, you open at 7 a.m., right?
I bet everyone you work with is jealous. Yes, we open at 7. Yeah.
I mean, no one's getting in the office this early. Stop here, have some pancakes, eat some gold on your pancakes if you must.
Why not?
Why not? YOLO, as the kids
YOLO.
say. I don't say
also
it.
brought you a gift.
No way. I didn't get you anything.
Your presence is enough. I brought you a car magnet because you were in the car.
It's true.
And then a mug for your coffee.
Amazing.
But you also have a koozie for your energy drink or after
Adult
5.
beverage. Yes,
drink.
my after 5. my local craft beer.
I mean, if you come to Disco Pancake, it doesn't have to be after 5.
Exactly. Well, Crystal, this is awesome. And I hope you don't mind that I'm not eating this entire stack
Not
of pancakes.
at all. I totally understand.
As we're talking and I realize the camera. There you go. Thank you. And best wishes for what is an awesomely fun place. I mean, the vibes are there.
Thank you.
It's casual. It's fun. Like you said, female friendly, inviting.
Yes.
I mean, that's...
Sparkle. Dog friendly, family friendly, everything friendly.
I love it. And it's such a great neighborhood, too. I mean, Old Town's a classic Chicago neighborhood, and you're right here in the center of it.
It's beautiful.
Cool. All right, Disco Pancake, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.